tuna can in the bin. Why don't we give everyone a big wave? Thank you. Now, buddy, we were running around everywhere looking for you. What was all of that about?
Hello, Alice. How are your eardrums?
This is still ringing. So did you catch what he said?
I think he was laughing at us.
Oh no! Were you guys in on it? Was he here the whole time? Oh, Boston. Very, very funny. But you know what, buddy? Head backstage, let all the other seals know that everyone's here to meet them. Everyone, that was Boston, our California sea lion. Now, Boston's tuna cane recycling routine.
Did you like it,
took
Kira?
you guys all of about 10 seconds to watch, but it took us about 6 to 8 months to train. It's an example of something we call a change behavior. It's made up of individual behaviors. For example, lifting up that bin lid, picking up that tuna can, putting that can into the bin, and of course, hopefully coming back to the stage to meet us as well, Jess. Now, all of those would have taken us about 6 to 8 weeks to train, and then we would have linked them all together. So very similar to like words in a sentence. Now, Boston's not the only Seal Guardian we're meeting today. Isn't that right, Jess?
That is right. Joining us in this beautiful hydro is Rambo, our long-nosed first seal. Welcome, buddy.
We're going to have another Seal, Jess.
Yes, but look, Rambo is just showing us that we need to pick up after ourselves and make sure we clean up our rubbish. Thank you so much, buddy. And you know that styrofoam can't go in the recycling bin. Thank you for helping us, True Seal Guardian. But Rambo, while you're here, why don't you give this beautiful audience a big wave hello? Alright, now I do believe that Rambo also wanted to say hello. So let's have a listen to the voice of an absolute
See what he
angel.
got to say.
Angel, right? Thank you so much. Alright, these guys are pretty unique in that they actually have 2 layers of fur. They have a beautiful top coat. They also have a second layer underneath there, but also an oily substance that coats their entire body to protect the bottom layer from getting wet. They also have a few other cool features. These guys are really, really strong and they can actually hold their entire body weight on their front flippers. Take a look at this strength. Pretty incredible. They can get around 100 kilos, so very impressive, buddy. Well done. They also have this other cool adaptation, and that's eyes, back and head. Every mum and dad's dream, I think. So they're very energy efficient in that Rambo doesn't have to move his body. If he's out in the wild and needs to keep an eye on his surroundings, he can just flap his arms like that and keep an eye on if there's any predators lurking around. Well done, Rambo. Okay. So, Alice, I was thinking that we might demonstrate a bit of a recall.
Yeah, great idea. This is an easy way for us to move our animals from one point to another point. Rambo here comes in over 100 kilograms, so it would be kind of difficult to pick him up and move him around. So instead, we get him involved in these moves. This is called a recall. So Jess is going to put him in any direction. His job is to listen to a metal on metal tapping sound, and he's going to hone in on where that sound is coming from. Now, as we do have seals moving around here, please do remain seated, especially if you are in the front row there. Now, Rambo, that was pretty easy. I'm obviously here at fluoro orange. So Jess has found herself a hiding spot. You're really going to have to use those ears. Rambo, off you go. I think he's on to you, Jess.
Is he on his way?
Yeah.
Oh, you found me! Oh, good job, buddy. Now these guys are just excellent at moving on land. As you can see, he's using the power in his front flippers here to move across the surface, but they can also climb quite easily. You can find these guys out climbing cliff faces and rocky outcrops to catch some
you guys the best presentation to join this afternoon because we are about to meet my favorite species of sea lion. Of course, our homegrown Australian sea lions. Sadly, these guys are actually an endangered species. We only have about 10 to 12,000 of them left in the wild. So hopefully as Aussies, we can all work together to protect this incredible species because you're about to find out they're not only incredibly good looking, incredibly cheeky, but they're also... Buddy, come on over. Now, right, something doesn't look quite right, so let me help you out. Fishing net and fishing line certainly doesn't belong around a sea lion's neck. Here we go. Almost got it. Yep. Whoa. Yeah, okay, I'll let everyone know. Max said that fishing net and fishing line doesn't belong in the oceans. We do have the SeaWorld Rescue Foundation available 24/7 to help with any sick, injured and entangled marine life. Now, Max, I'll put this in the bin and maybe Sam can introduce you to our new friend.
Hey guys. Now guys, something I'd like to chat about is something known as husbandry behaviours. Pretty much they are the first things that our animals will learn here in the park, which allow them to voluntarily participate in their own healthcare. So they are incredibly important. Now they can be things as simple as maybe a flipper present to check out the underside of his flipper, or even a mouth open, which allows him to check inside, have a look at his teeth, his gums, and his tongue completely voluntarily. The best way though to have a look at his entire body is if we can ask him if he'd like to lay down, perfect Maxi, and this means I can then walk all the way around him, have a good look, I can check out all over his back, I can have a look at his joints down here, including his little toes, even his tiny little tail. Now what I can't do though in this position is I obviously can't check out his underside. So Maxi is 145 kilos at the moment. He is still growing. So look, rolling him over myself is probably not going to be an option. And look, ideally we'd probably rather that Max actually has the ability and the choice to participate in this. So we can actually train him to do a lay down and a roll over. And then we're able to ask him if he would like to participate. So being simple as a flick of the wrist. And he's more than happy today to roll on over and expose his underside. Now in this position we can do a range of other medical procedures. So we can check him all over. Looking good, buddy. We can also do a range of things like x-rays. We can take bloods voluntarily from veins that run along the inside of the flippers. But we can even do a bit of an ultrasound. Now the ultrasounds obviously are particularly important for our female seals because it does mean we can voluntarily monitor a pregnancy in a completely stress-free situation. So all of these behaviours are so important because they give our animals the power of choice over their environment and